Arena Stream Review. March 4th, 2018. In the red corner. They call him the Cardigan. They call him the Hatchling. The stalwart of the arena streams. Our main man, Nate, the Hatchling Price. But he is not alone, folks. Oh no. He is not alone. In his corner will also be Chris Peeler, random community manager not associated with Arena. WTF. Surprise guest, 7-year-old phenom with more GP wins than Nate himself, Dana Fisher. In the blue corner, preventing the challenger, perhaps Nate's biggest challenge ever, technical difficulties. Who will be victorious? Okay. You guys ready for this? Cardigan Tyrant? Jokes. Here we go. Strap in. Let's do it. Let's not wait for the first 4 minutes where they don't do anything.
I'm told we're live now.
Here we go. Wish us luck.
Hey everybody!
Hey there!
Hey,
I've
Nate.
been told we're
Hey,
live
Chris.
now. So, I am Nate, who you might remember. And those of you guys out here who've been hanging with us for a while and,
Check.
I don't know, maybe seen some of the sweet stuff we did for Magic Duels, you might recognize this guy.
Hey there, I'm Chris Peeler.
Chris is another of our community managers here at Wizard of the Coast, and I've had so much fun over the last couple of weeks just hanging out with people and playing. I'm not doing it all by myself. That
Yeah,
I wanted.
it's more fun co-op.
Yeah, you're fun.
Yeah.
You're fun guy. So,
Yeah, well, thank you.
No problem.
I'm a fun guy. I'm not a Slimefoot. None of us can be precious Slimefoot.
Oh my goodness, his beard is magnificent.
Oh god, all those little ribosomes.
Yeah.
What? Is this a Dominaria spoiler? What is Slimefoot and why does he have ribosomes on his beard?
Jealous.
Anyway, how are you guys doing today? Happy to have you guys here.
We're doing
this
good.
is going to be another one of our closed beta live streams. Set expectations at the very beginning, and then probably have to do it every 5 minutes from now until the end of the stream. But Peels does not work on MtG Arena, and I've been working on a whole bunch of stuff that is around the development of the game, but not the actual development of the game. So what we're doing today is we are going to play the game.
Are you?
And have fun with y'all.
Yeah.
Are you?
Play the card game.
And
That's what
I
you think
will
you're
be
gonna
doing
do.
significantly less telling you guys about what is coming down the pipes right now because I do not actually know the answer to that. And the dev team is so busy making it all work right now that I couldn't get one of them to come hang out on one of these streams this week. But I'm still looking at it for the future.
The dev team never hangs out with Nate. Never.
So you know. So I will answer the questions I know, but the ones that I don't, like, I don't want anybody to get their heads up, their hopes up that I'm gonna drop a whole bunch of sweet knowledge bombs on them. The only knowledge bomb I'm gonna drop on them is that I am incredibly, aggressively average at Magic the Gathering.
We're here, and between the two of us, we might make like an average and a half person for Magic, like give take.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think like the only difference is that like I have a harder time analyzing board states, but I make better keeps. Like I'm way better at the mulligan
Okay.
mulligan game than you.
Shots
Tell
fired.
me that
I don't know.
you would not have you would have mulliganed
Shots
multiple, like,
fired.
insects,
No,
like, that
no,
kept
I
for
would
the hell of
never.
it.
I would never suggest anything like that to you ever. Nate, no,
Yeah.
no, not me. Not at all.
Anyway, we'll jump
Anyway,
in.
let's get into
we'll
the
play
game.
some games.
Will ya?
And I've seen a couple questions that I think will be fun to answer here in a little bit. You know what? I'm actually gonna I'll let you drive for a little bit. I'll talk to some people.
Okay, cool.
We'll have some fun. So,
All right,
we're
let's
playing
play
on
some
my
games.
account, which means that my incredibly terrible constructed record.
Poor Dana
Chris
Fisher
is
has to
gonna,
play
like,
with these crappy decks.
Let's see here. What are we feeling? What do we want to do today? We were talking about the cat deck. Let's.
Yeah, we
let's
have red white quest and a black blue quest.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And I have
We wanna
not
do-
played a single game with either of these. So by all
Okay,
means,
great.
play one of them. That's
Let's
super cool.
do the one that is the red and the white. That is.
This deck is
yeah,
weak.
I'm pretty much. more
This deck is
comfortable
weak
with
out of the box.
And if you guys are here specifically for news and don't want to hang out for the hell of it and having fun, that's cool. Like we are not forcing you to stick around.
Yep,
If
no
you guys
hard
want to
feelings.
come hang out and do sweet stuff, watch us be not great at Magic. That's also super cool.
Yep.
So I'm working on some beta key stuff.
Look at that
we
wait
don't have it
time.
this week, but actually, like here's
We're at
your
28.
non-information is that I'm working on something even better than bringing beta codes in. But because I have not gotten 100% final sign off on it, I don't want to talk about it.
It's
But
that-
it is
yeah.
it is better than just bringing beta codes onto the show. I'll tell you that much.
Now, this is actually perhaps an important piece of veiled information. What's better than beta codes except not needing beta codes? Is the idea here if the stress test goes off, we're going to open this game just up and go into open beta? All right, California, you make a good point. But let's stick to the subject matter. There's a lot of things that are better. I'd take a couple free packs over more beta codes, but I'm in. So, I mean, all I can think of is that you don't need beta codes. That's the only thing that's way better than needing beta codes. Which means we're moving to open beta, which I think it's a little early for open beta. But I don't know. What do I know?
Huh, bit of a long wait there. Should we just cancel out? Try again.
We'll give it a minute. I know they're having they're like today's got some slight issues potentially with the
Here
matchmaking,
come
but
the
a lot of times,
technical
like, pop
difficulties.
back in. If it waits for another 10 seconds, yeah,
Okay,
pop out and
cool.
try it again. So, is Chris Clay feeling better? Chris Clay is feeling better, but he is
the
like
poor guy.
man, like he got hit real hard, and so he's been on a massive recovery thing. This is one of those things. I mean, he's been like much like everybody else on the team. He's been working real hard, and it is really tough for him. Check the.
How does one do that?
We're gonna check something real fast.
Oh, we're gonna check a thing. We're doing.
No, we should be good. Yeah, we're good.
Okay,
Good. We're solid.
all right, cool.
We gravy.
We gravy. We
Yeah.
good.
Anyway, information about the economy. I'm like 99% sure that we're gonna have something on that soon. Let me double. I got a note from this just prior to coming on the stream, so I'm gonna go look on this. The next big Dominaria, the next big update with Dominaria is when we were going to be doing some more economy adjustments.
There you go, folks.
And,
We talked about it already.
As usual, we will have more information about what that is a little bit closer. Like we,
So what's
need to put
Dominaria?
everything in and see which of the
End of
changes
April,
they're
right?
looking at making.
That's when it comes out.
Get completed in
Okay.
time for the update before we can tell people what it is. So it's usually really close to when the update is, but it's not like there. That's what you guys can track towards. We're not going to do any minor adjustments between now and then. So it'll be during the next big update.
Okay, makes
So-
sense.
What up, Wedge? How's it going, buddy?
Hey, Wedge.
Happy to see you here. Have you been hopping on and playing? I haven't run into you yet.
Wedge is in chat. I don't know who Wedge is, but he talked in chat a lot and got a lot of responses.
Let's see.
Okay.
I'm
Oh.
not. But just some messaging. So like we're not. Looks like we're having another issue.
Yeah, might be having some matchmaking issues.
Let's find
here.
out real fast.
Nate's checking the forums right now.
In the meantime,
Use
talk
my
on
at us.
Twitter.
messaging thing. Yeah.
I'm sure he went to Twitter first. He seems like a guy who goes to Twitter first. I am not a guy who goes
Aw,
to Twitter
Wedge saying
first.
hi to folks in the chat, just being a cool guy. We all love Wedge.
Do we? I don't even
If I
know.
remember correctly, Wedge going to be at GP Sao Paulo later this year, which should be super fun. If any of you are in the South American scene, that is going to be a huge event.
All right.
Part of the GP
Welcome, Covert.
that are coming up. It's GP Vegas in the middle of June.
I should check them out.
That's going to be delightful.
Which is another fun question. Are you good? Like, is anybody in the chat going to be at GP Seattle this weekend?
Oh yeah. Speaking of GP, let's talk about the one in our backyard, Criminy.
Ooh, GP Seattle should be sweet.
Right.
Is that modern?
It's just us. We'll try. You want to switch back real fast? We'll try logging out and then logging back in real fast. See.
Nice.
Do whatever, try to turn it off, turn it back on again. That's the
Flip
way
some
that it
switches.
tends to work.
I might just wiggle a light switch over here, see if that helps. I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Wiggle a light
see what
switch.
we can do. See what we can get.
Oh, that's sexy as hell, CGB.
You guys can't see my password. It's secret.
Super duper secret password.
Don't want anybody to have access to my wonderful do not delete deck that got deleted.
I was thinking about Dominaria CGB because you got me thinking.
Still sad about that.
I think I've developed a game plan for it.
Nate literally just
But it's secret for the moment.
Right on the Z button 8 times, and that's it. That's the password.
All right, we'll see if this fixes things.
All right, yeah, we'll give it a shot again. Oh, is it plugged in? That's what the Magic account's asking. We didn't check that, did we?
No, actually, now that I think about it, we didn't.
They lagged out last
that
stream,
could be on us,
and they can't even log in this stream. All right, let's just take a time out. Maybe I'll tell you, CGB. But it's secret. Depends. This is a beta. There's people who are very sure of what a closed beta means. They're like, alpha means this, closed beta means this. Like, you need a certain amount of polish to be considered a closed beta. I don't think it's that exact. Huge. With the rhymes. What up, Huge? Yeah. I don't think there are. I don't believe in an exact definition of alphas and betas. With the way game development is just moving in this day and age, it has to be ever changing. So we are in a beta and expect bugs. If you don't expect bugs in a beta, you're foolish. It shouldn't be called a beta. For God's sakes, Ubisoft releases games full of bugs, and they're not beta. They're releasing $70 games full of bugs. Freaking Ubisoft. Anyway, so I really hate people who are like, well, it should be in this state to be called a closed beta. Who cares? It's a beta. You want to call it an alpha, call it an alpha. I don't care. Just don't get pissed off that there's bugs in the game, because there's supposed to be bugs in the game right now. That's Nate's stare of death, man. That's when he's got like 4 islands untapped, and you got 1 card left in hand.
That could be an issue.
Weak, California.
The support help that I got has been good so far, which is exit and restart the game.
Okay, word. We've all been there.
It's true. Works for a lot of video games when it's not
We're
working.
Going to start here, and by the end of the stream, we might be reformatting a hard drive. Let's figure it out.
Yeah. Thank you for tuning into our Magic the Gathering Arena fixing your computer connection hardware IT stream.
And I mean, hey, this is the beta.
There's a lot more of this, guys.
We're working out a lot of bugs and kinks. Things are going to get better as they go along, but this is bound to happen sometimes.
This is what I get for wanting to complete my matches on stream and not logging in and trying to actually.
All right. Well, I mean, there's not a total secret. Clearly, Ninja and I are going to do a set review again for Dominaria. But I'm talking about spoiler season.
Right. You'll notice I only have 2 streams because I'm a weak human, and
right. Yeah. No. Like the only reason that Nate has quests here is because he doesn't do those quests at home himself.
Yeah.
Like, we can't play on my account
if we can get it together.
Everything is done. I've been jamming so many games that I don't have anything left to do.
I mean, you can still play Magic.
We can still play Magic, but there aren't those fun, cool things to reward us for doing so, which is a bummer.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll keep
no.
trying to do this.
I haven't even seen the cards. I've seen 2 cards.
A Moose IRL, please stop giving away my personal information.
Oh no.
Get rid of the dashes and he's not too far off.
Matrix sounds intensifies. We cracked into the system.
Did I miss an economy bash?
All right.
It's hard to pay attention.
All right. Well, we're still definitely we're not.
Oh, any word? Any update?
Yeah, apparently this is just us. Everyone
Seriously?
else, everyone else is cool.
Everyone in the
and they just don't.
Everyone else is playing the game.
We're gonna pass it off to another person who
yeah,
might
we
know
are.
more than.
We're
What you got, Sean? What you got?
relinquishing
Help us
the
out.
wheel to our friend Sean here.
Okay, now
Make it
here's
work.
the. This is really awkward, and this is where I start to go off the rails with this stream. So Sean is in there trying to fix it, but the only way he's in there is like his hand is right there above Nate's lap. And Nate's doing the old like shoulder back, which if you've had sexual relations, that move is sometimes reserved for allowing access. And I know we have just crossed the line, but that's all I can think of during this part. It's like how awkward Nate looks kind of twisted to the side.
Sean.
I'm trying.
Please help me think about something else.
Oh, you need the mouse. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Sean
I didn't
was
realize
very-
that was what that
that
was
would be-
for. I was
Yeah,
like,
Sean
like,
needs mouse control.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
what are you doing?
He was trying to do the psychic pointer control there, but it just didn't quite
Down.
pan out.
There you go. All right, we got it.
Psychic pointer control. Chris Beeler he's trying, man.
Good job.
Oh yeah, we're going
right?
deep into the
Oh,
mainframe.
wow.
Oh wow, look at that.
At least show us.
So hard right
Oh
now.
jeez, are you guys ready to crack some black ice on stream?
What is that? What's black ice?
Man, hack the planet. Rave on, rave on, rave on.
God, he's got so many references.
We are also in the closed beta. Yeah, this is one of the things.
This is the beta that's so closed, it's just us.
Yeah.
we can't find a match because it's a server population.
Please
of
don't
one,
quote that.
Just our closed beta.
Oh man. Hello, mysterious Sean.
It's for the
Sean.
back end CGB. They're getting ready
It's
for
the
the
second
server
one,
crash
just so you
or
know.
whatever.
Oh man, stream got.
Thank
good
you,
when we were
DMK.
Talking about magic, ain't that life?
Oh boy. Oh,
Oh, that was a hacker's reference? Nice.
Yeah, give Nate and Chris the ability to talk about pop culture references from 15 years ago.
Yeah,
and
no.
things will go really well.
super timely discussions going on over here.
All right, we're gonna try hit and play
All
again.
right, fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Cross your other fingers.
Oh, I didn't see. Sorry.
I got
This
2
is a
wins in before
multiplicative
the
power thing. This is
downtime.
how we're doing things.
Oh my God! Look at Wizards go!
Brandon's on his way up.
Look at Wizards go! Where are we at the Dominaria cards? Like, what is the time frame? Is it like a week before release they released the entire set, or a week before pre-release? And until then, it's just like a splotching of spoilers on the way there? Or how does that work? He didn't cross his other finger? I'm afraid of the set review. Yo, Lebo.
Yeah.
And Zarvo, what up? The set review is going to be much bigger than Rick's, right? And that took 6 freaking hours. Thank you, CGB. Anyway, this is just classic Wizards technology right here. At least use magic. Why use luck when you got magic?
All right, sweet.
Okay. we have more tech support coming our way.
The dev team is coming to save us.
Yay!
All right, so what else do we have going on right now, man?
Let's see what else we got going on.
So
well,
we
we're
have
in the
GP
middle.
We have GP Seattle this weekend. We're gonna talk
GP
about
Seattle
that.
this weekend's going to be super rad.
I'm going to play Brawl.
Yeah, a ton of folks from Magic R&D are going to be over there. They're gonna
Brawl
be playing
talk.
Brawl for a good chunk of Saturday, I think it is.
And if you guys have brawl decks out there, like who are you running? Do you have a brawl deck?
Yeah, I do. I have a Locust God deck that
course
I've
you
built
do.
up. Yeah, no, I mean, I play
hot.
Locust God and Commander.
Sounds
I
fun.
love the creature. I love everything that card enables. So I basically just took that deck and made sort of a standard version of it. It's just sort of a counter burn control deck that happens to win with a bunch of bugs.
All right. I'm playing.
All right. First of all, that's funny, DMK. Second of all, I think I'm kind of into Brawl. Like, with the current economy, it makes sense. Like, if you just make a deck of one-ofs and you're playing another deck of one-ofs, it's an interesting deck-building challenge. I mean, I don't know if I'd really play it, but I'd build a deck. I'd at least play it a little bit. It seems good when you don't have all the cards. It seems like a really good format. And I know it's not the most competitive format, but you know what? Not everybody wants the most competitive format. A lot of people like freaking Challenger or whatever it's called. Commander, right. Yeah, see, I feel the same way, CGB. Like, Commander didn't really appeal to me, but Brawl kind of does, especially with this economy.
Who am I playing? I'm playing is it Alenda, the Dusk Rose?
Yeah, I mean, I just never played it. Maybe it's super fun, and I just never played it.
So, the get a whole bunch of things in play, find ways to sacrifice them or kill things, and then at some point get a whole bunch of little mans.
Fight my mans.
Yeah, fight my mans.
No, I'm actually really excited. I was thinking about doing a Galta deck at one point, but some folks out there might have seen for Dominaria previews, the preview for Grun.
Oh, yeah.
I have not seen the Grun preview.
Our giant gorilla friend who can just swing in for oodles of damage.
Donkey Grun.
I'm down for a gorilla, though.
That guy looks like a
Wait a
total
second.
blast.
Wait a second. A gorilla is going to be an ape, right? If they don't make it an ape, that's just... You got to make it an ape.
I will probably run some janky mono green deck that just features him swinging in for several damages.
Awesome.
I like how he puts that, several damages.
Yeah, that's going to be a blast. So yeah, we've got GP Seattle coming up. That's going to be a ton of fun. We're in the middle of Dominaria previews. Those are looking really great. We have a guest.
Help! Help! Oh, help has arrived! Yay!
Tech sport.
Oh man. Yeah, help. Yeah. You're good. Come help us be able to play because we need to be able to play.
Yes.
So
Here's where the stream could go off the rails.
can we show you Dominaria's?
Okay.
Yeah.
Watch how much they move for Brandon here.
Let's see. Can we show you Dominaria?
This is Brandon from IT. He kind of reminds me of Squee the Goblin. I think it's good someone put it in Discord. Forget I said it. But they barely move for him. They're both just like shoulder to the side. Just keep this in mind when you see Dana Fisher's entrance.
Spoilers while we are with previews. We still have Dominaria previews to reveal.
No, we don't. Although if you go to Wizards_Magic, our Twitter account right now, we just did one for the Oath of Teferi. So that's a new card that just got previewed.
Yeah, I didn't even have any. You know
Oath of
what
Teferi sounds good. Teferi sounds
okay
good.
with me talking about it on camera without spoiling anything too hard.
Look how much bigger Chris and Nate are.
So yeah, it is a.
They're like twice the size.
It costs 3 blue, white, so 5 CMC total. When it comes into play, you blink a non-land permanent you control until end of turn. Actually, I'm not sure if it's just you control or if it can be
Squee from IT.
Okay.
I gotta lay off of it.
Static ability that it has.
I gotta clean up my
allows you
act
to
before we
activate
get
the
to a
loyalty
7-year-old.
abilities of Planeswalkers twice per turn instead of once.
Oh, that seems real good.
Yeah, exactly. That's good times. That'll be the bee's name.
Oh, man,
Nate
Shane
confirmed
Bell's got a
Super
new
Friends
friend.
player.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
That's awesome.
More business for the Super Friends decks.
See, I didn't want to go down this line. I really wanted to stay above this, but I can't. I just
Do a brawl
can't.
deck?
It's not in me.
No.
You should get a brawl deck, man.
Yeah, get
I
on that.
had one.
Build a brawl deck.
Yeah, I'm not afraid.
It's also my job to make fun of these people, so I would,
This jacket is sick. Like, Brandon has the literal best
Jacket hype.
jackets because this isn't even the only one that I've seen you wear on a regular basis. So,
Figurative or literal?
what? No, like literally.
Oh.
Like,
I'll accept that
I'm being
compliment.
dead serious. So totally agree.
I do not have
Jim
a
Ward
great
knows
set
what's
of
up.
jackets.
Wear it myself, which is really good.
thank you.
I don't.
Oh man.
I have a couple okay
When is
jackets.
Brawl coming
but
to,
not a great set. They're too
Arena?
expensive and
I'll let you know this. Let's get draft in
Yeah,
Arena
jackets.
first.
Old man hates
Probably get
jackets.
sealed deck and get full standarded, and then once we've all got that stuff in, once we've got the stuff that we want to launch, like have in place before we launch, we can look at what Brawl means. Brawl, it's weird though, because it's like just like developing limited requires you to develop an entirely new gameplay mode within the game. Brawl's the exact same way. So.
Right. Yeah. And
I never saw Powder, but I know what you're
one of
talking about.
My duties at Wizards is that I'm actually one of the folks that's looking around online, trying to find feedback like that all over the place for both Magic as a whole and then a little bit of Arena
Brawl
things.
does sound difficult
I'm
to
out there
implement. There's a
on
lot
the
of different
lookout to
rules.
see what people want and feedback like that people want to play Brawl in Arena. That's something that I've seen a couple of times now. And
It was
we're
hot
making sure
that one
the folks
time. They were
building up
sweating when
that you're all
Tayback was
hungry
in there.
Yeah, we got asked that a whole bunch last
I think they went to a
So
different, colder
I'll tell you
room
this much, I've had
after that. It was
conversations
too gross.
Like who make decisions already about the fact that people.
Who was
like
the other
something
guy?
like this.
Slip?
And I've gotten a lot
Spin?
of, like the old nod. I am accepting that you are telling me these things. Conversations right
Jumpy?
now. Knowing
What was
in
that
the,
guy's name?
In the back of his head,
Can't
it's
remember.
like there's a whole bunch of stuff we gotta get finished up right now.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
it's all good.
Sloopy?
So anyway, can I confirm that Dominaria is released before KLD? I actually can't, but that's only because I don't know. That's
All right, so that is not confirmed, but that is the general consensus, is that we will get Dominaria before Kaladesh. We've talked about that before.
one of those things that I'll look into that, but I would be surprised if that was the case. I can say that much. So
I think they're just putting all their chickens in this Dominaria
cool
big
entry point,
update.
People starter collections. Yeah, no, I totally get you. Like it's especially nice because like the good thing about Brawl is since it's a singleton. Hey, look. Since it's a singleton format thing,
I think it's working.
It makes it a lot easier.
Brandon's
for
excited. Nate got a little
us
excited.
To,
Having friends.
yeah.
Okay.
Singleton formats are easy for people to, as they're growing
Right, yeah.
collections, build into. So that's super sweet.
Yeah, talking about that Locust God deck, I literally just went through my binder and built the whole thing in about 25 minutes.
Yeah.
Just plugged
That
in a
sounds
bunch
like
of
a long
cards, and
time.
There we go.
Yeah.
That was it.
War Hero Magic is the person. It's not a person running the Magic account. It's literally the digital embodiment of the
Yeah.
game Magic the Gathering.
Right. It's not
true.
It's a self-aware.
This is the
bot.
joke. Don't believe it, folks.
Highly advanced.
Yeah.
Highly advanced bot.
What we're calling it now?
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, you might have seen, especially during the Pro Tours and that sort of thing, you might have seen the Magic account self-identify as a bot, and yeah, it's as a Mr. Destructoid. Yeah, that thing's going on a new level.
Yeah.
That's just
No, that's super cool.
Does he?
Let's see the Royal Magic. You are correct.
Yeah.
So, all right. So we talked
Brandon
about, we
likes
have,
being wedged in
GP,
there.
Seattle coming up. Talked about Brawl Stone. What else we have?
But look how close they're sitting to Brandon. That's all I'm saying.
Coming up, this Friday is going to be the release of.
And then watch what happens when Dana
Dual
comes in.
Deck.
Okay.
We have Elves versus Inventors coming up. Exclusive to this stream, my favorite joke that I think came courtesy of James Wyatt talking about Elves versus Inventors, but he called it Ears versus Gears, and that pleases me on a deep level. So really happy to have that one. And then as well as that, the Challenger decks. Challenger decks are going to be coming out pretty soon here.
Okay.
So those are really cool. Great as a way to sort of get yourself into Standard if you were unsure about it or just didn't know where to start. We have 4 really great decks. They're going to be a great way to play F&M at your local store.
Cool. And
Those
I
seem
should
pretty
definitely
competitive,
also
those
clarify,
Challenger
this isn't
decks.
me tossing you softball questions because I know you have I literally I work on such different things right now that I literally don't know the answers to the
Right.
questions that
Yeah.
I'm asking.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, I was super tied into here are the products that we have coming up and all this stuff. And I've been
When was that,
working
Nate?
on getting people into creating content for the game for so long that I've shut everything else out. So there's cards in I would have.
We are
Dominaria
creating
is the
content, Nate.
first
You
set.
don't need to do anymore. Do something else that makes the game better.
That I think I drafted it a single time. Normally I would have done about 24 drafts, or at least a dozen drafts by this point.
He cut that number in half
on,
really
tough
fast.
teams, and
From
I just
24 down to 12.
head in a hole, haven't been able to do this kind of stuff. And
Boy,
so,
that was a
I don't know
big
cards and
exaggeration
stuff.
at the beginning.
A lot of
Well,
them.
I'm jealous of you because I know you got to even do a little playtest draft of Dominaria early on.
I did. I'm
I'm
really
jealous.
sad because one of the
I'm
cards that
freaking jealous.
I know. I think we previewed it already. But it was one of the wizard cards had like the best playtest name. I love literal card names, and so like just a card called Battle.
That was a weird time to catch the stream, but let's just point out we're 24 minutes into the stream, and we have not played a single game, even though this stream was supposed to be nothing but gameplay. And welcome, Shard.
Wizard, like that is great
You guys are
as far
way
as I'm
over my
concerned.
So the good news is, we got it fixed.
Yay!
I think.
We'll
I think.
find out. We'll
see.
find out.
The bad news is that then I have to go back downstairs. So
Oh, boo.
yeah.
There will be sadness.
If you exile
There will
Squee,
see.
There'll be
you
more
just
time.
pay
Let's-
3 and he'll come back.
All right, we're gonna.
Fingers
Crossing
crossed.
fingers. We'll see. We'll see. Hey, okay.
Hey, match found. That's good
All right.
news. Like
Yeah.
our opponent's gonna get it in
Now-
just immediate concession.
Well, like, can you just use my account and then
We'd
win all
prefer
of
to use
my-
Nate's account, I think.
This guy's
Yeah,
trying to
then
turn Nate into a
just
bot.
two birds, one stone. You can complete all my quests, and this will be.
You know, as
All right.
I'm sorry, but
Sorry,
like it's just one of those things. It's just not like
Okay.
even having Peels play games on my account while
I know,
I'm
it's a
sitting
privilege.
next to him.
It is a privilege and an honor.
Yeah, no, I mean, I do like working for free.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. All right, we'll have fun, guys.
Well,
Hey, thank you so much
thanks,
for your help.
Brandon.
We really
Appreciate the help,
it.
yeah.
Yep.
Peace,
we're gonna play some
Brandon.
Magic now.
All
Thank
right,
you
we're
for
gonna go.
actually getting gameplay in the gameplay stream.
Actually, yeah. Could you just hold right there just until we're like officially in a
Of course,
match?
Peels.
Yeah.
What, of course.
Contingency plan. Yeah, exactly. This is how
They won't let him leave. He's right now. He's in the graveyard. He has not been
Oh,
exiled.
Log in, dude.
I did. I pushed the button. I hit
Okay.
enter. I did all the things. It just
All
takes
right.
a second.
Okay,
All
all
right.
right, my bad.
You
bad.
can
Man,
also
being
pay
impatient.
3 to get him
Slow.
back
I
from
wanna
the
play
graveyard.
games.
Slow
I wanna
your
play games,
roll.
man.
Calm it, Chief.
All right.
Got,
All
oh, match round.
Hey, we're in there. We're in there. Let's do this.
All right.
Let's do the thing.
Thanks, Brandon.
Thank you so much.
All right.
All right, what do we
This
got?
is what Arena is, folks.
We've got
We haven't seen it for the first
no
23
red
minutes.
mana. That's what we've got. We've got
This guy's hand
no
is
Montandis.
terribad.
So we're really gonna have to get rid of this one.
Matt, we don't want you to come down and help us out. Like, not. I'm pretty sure that if Tayback was helping us, Tayback would come in, unplug the computer, pick it up, and then.
By the way, these graphics are all effed up. Everything is too bright. The brightness has been turned up to like 1,000.
Just walk out of the room.
So this one is super sketchy, but we're like one land away from having it happen. Although it looks like some of our graphic settings might be a little bit off. We might want to.
I think we can adjust it once we get into the game.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh-oh.
So we'll keep this one.
Uh-oh, hold on.
Check the settings real
It's not
quick
working.
Here, go to
Come on, Twitch. Oh my God.
away from having it happen. Although it looks like some of our graphic settings might be a little bit off. We might want to.
I think we can adjust it once we get into the game.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll keep this one.
Go check the settings real fast.
Check the settings real quick here. Go to graphics, see what we got going on.
Forgot to fix the shuffler.
Should we just set it to medium and see what happens? Yeah, okay, so set to medium.
Chris Clay made a post about the shuffler
Interesting.
somewhere on the forums.
Real quick.
He didn't say much about it.
Today's a good one. Today's a good one, y'all.
He did say that people are just remembering the bad draws and not the good draws, which people
That is
do
unusual.
naturally.
All right.
It's important to keep in mind.
All right, well, let's see what we got going on here. Let's get this Bloodlust Insider out there at the very least. Give the people what they want. They came here for some magic.
Nate, that is a big sigh
Full
from
screen
Nate.
is foiled. There we go. That's,
Yeah, there we
That's
go.
what's going on.
You know what? That is. There is some. That's.
This is the bug that's been reported after crashes. Okay, that's interesting.
Oh,
Restart
interesting.
game does it?
Okay, restart game. Do we
All right.
want to give it a shot real quick?
Oh yeah, let's lose this game really efficiently.
Yeah,
and then
we're
once
gonna-
we're done with that,
Yeah.
we can.
Okay, we're gonna. This will not
Nate
take
always
long.
plays his games out.
I am
He never
sure
knows
of
when
it.
someone else has a
Oh,
quest
alright,
to get
things
done.
look like they-
We don't need to report this on the forums, Magic. We had the forums in just a second ago.
The entirety of the forums. Oh boy! And now, of course, we're not getting.
Oh,
that
I see.
second
It is
one.
a.
Of course not.
Yeah,
It is
well,
two
I mean,
battlefields
I'm so-
overlaid. I didn't notice
I should
that.
have clarified my
Shard.
statement earlier. I'm better
That's
at
why you said
mulliganing
that.
to 6, but I'm not better at mulliganing to 5 than you are.
Just in terms of doing it.
Yeah, no, I.
Double
I am like
Battlefield
the worst when it
hype.
comes to trying to mulligan to 5.
Is this blue red? I bet this is blue red.
How can you
probably.
tell?
I
Can you
mean,
even
all
see the
all
colors?
Cycling stuff, but look at that. Look at how much. Look at how
Yeah,
much
this is
gas
exactly
we have now.
what our thing is supposed to. Our deck's supposed to look like.
Yeah, bam.
Give him haste.
Get some haste. Get in there for damages.
Get him.
There we go.
All right, there we go.
We literally
Wish we
can't
could get
lose
it.
now. We're the best.
Maybe it'll be a cosmetic we can buy with gems. Overlay as many battlefields as you want.
I played a little bit with that deck and I know that they're in other decks, but the cycling cards are.
Does the whole battlefield blink when he
that would
attacks?
No Essence Scatter, no Essence Scatter, no Essence Scatter, no
We're
sensor.
fine. We
No
don't
sensor.
have it.
No.
They don't have it.
They've got negate and are really sad about the fact that they
Yeah.
got
No.
negate.
Oh, okay. Wait. It was Essence Scatter. All right. I see it. Now. I see it now. All right. Well. Yeah. So it goes.
I would have scattered that.
Good thing we still have attack all.
This battlefield is the sun.
It does.
The
The battlefield like vibrates every time it hits.
immortal sun.
Yeah, the Immortal Sun. We are fighting. We're coming to you live from the Immortal Sun here at Wizards of the Coast headquarters.
I don't know about you, but that's my favorite planet. Yeah.
He's using the sun planet
opponent's
joke
already
again.
10.
He's baiting chat.
Oh darn it.
Oh no.
Oh, that's beans.
I put in some random stuff,
boy.
Lebo. I never got anything.
Okay. No, it's cool. They're at 10.
Yeah, that's a thing. Yeah,
Get 'em.
All right, give it haste. Go for it.
I mean, you got to play out there, though. I guess you could have played the
Starting. Do we
cartouche.
really want to go
Would have probably been the better play.
Yeah, because I think
Play
we
around
can
Essence
attack
Scatter
and
and Sensor at the same
Do it.
time.
Get the damage in while we can.
Yep.
Plus, you got the
you go.
on-crop champion or whatever to pump the token.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see. We might even get to our third land. Oh, Enigma Drake.
Oh, with
Boo.
mana left open? That's
Boo.
completely reasonable.
Oh, that's
On a positive note, it's less likely they have Essence Scatter in their hand now.
Really?
Well, they have if they have one less in their deck. That
Okay.
makes
Yeah,
it
no.
mathematically less
Yeah.
likely.
No.
Just
I hear it now. You did the math. I hear it.
oh man, land. Just give us a land that doesn't
land.
come to play tap.
He
Yeah,
needs
one
the
land
help,
on-
though.
Oh!
Ayo! Okay. Yep. One land and on crop casher.
Yeah,
Go for it.
because they
Yeah.
they don't have sensor, man.
Yeah.
We're good.
I like him trying to scramble between the game and the chat, like all by himself.
Everything's absolutely.
Is that what you enjoy about him, being alone?
Hey!
Yes!
All right. Cool. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Yep.
Enthusiasm is good.
What?
It's high right now.
All right, yeah, give him this one. I forgot the guy's ace. I'm real dumb.
Get him,
No, we got
Peels.
it. We're good. Oh no! Boo! Super boo. All right.
Did he Entrancing Melody, that
No, that's okay.
on-crop
We
champion?
might want to-
Touche.
We might want to consider not attacking.
I accept your no attacks
Yeah.
offer.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I gotta say, I've lost more efficiently in my own games. This is not the most efficient loss. I apologize. Stream.
Enigma Drake, the 100,000 keys that are being sent up for this stress test do not finish the waiting list. I think that there is something like the total number of people who had signed up for the beta is somewhere between 400,000 and a half a million, I think. And
Boom. That's a lot of people, man. Let's keep those people in the game. Well, he gets more chance to answer chat. I don't know. This is just another Wizards perhaps data collection error where they think that people like the streams better when there's a bunch of random guests. 400,000 to 500,000 people, they say, have signed up for the beta.
I don't know where we are at, but 100,000 is still a massive chunk of that. So, and
Sure is.
like I said, I'm working on something right now that will get an even larger number of people into the game, hopefully soon. But until I have more details that I'm capable of telling you, basically until people tell me it's cool,
Yep.
I can't say too much more as I finish working on it. So,
I think you've said enough,
No.
Nate.
No, not a fan. Not a fan.
Gale Strike.
I mean, they're at 7.
Humulus
We
is
can't lose from here, right?
I mean, they
interesting
don't
card.
even have any untapped creatures to block. Like we could just come out of nowhere and win, right?
Yeah,
Right
I mean,
here.
what's this little guy do?
Oh, that's a good one.
So
Yeah. Deals damages.
yeah.
They definitely don't have any counter magic.
No.
I mean, they have
They're
3 cards. in
mana.
hand.
What could they possibly have?
Oh, it's counter magic.
You know, it was less likely that they
yeah,
had that. I'm
it was
just-
it was less
just
likely than
saying.
before. Yeah. All right.
Zeros, it's because they want to come watch the stream. That's why they started disconnecting. So.
Oh, that's what it is.
Don't worry, I'll make it even creepier, Shard.
Oh man.
No, I don't
Oh
think so.
wait. Oh, this is. Oh, that's lethal. Right. That's lethal.
It's okay.
Okay. All right.
Nate,
Well, you know what?
back
We're
down to
we're gonna
wood.
exit out of the game now. See if we can.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's.
You are pressing buttons.
I'm pushing lots of buttons.
Many buttons.
All right, cool. We're gonna give this another shot here.
Let's do not this one. And do
All right,
this
they're
one.
resetting the game
That bottom one.
because
this
Bottom
one.
it
Okay.
was bojanked.
All right, now let's see.
He said it was better than giving beta keys, though.
To redesign, update the UI.
So
I have no idea
I
what
don't
you
know.
mean
I
by
think
that.
he wants
but
to
if
open
you
it
mean
up.
Make refinements to what things look like right now. The answer is yes. There's always plans to, like, I don't think any game will ever say, unless it's any game that's an ongoing living game like this is going to be, will never be done. Like,
Yeah,
there's
there's always
always
more
going to be
done.
something that we can do.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're not even at where we want to be right now. So there's always going to be updates.
All right, let's give this an.
there will always be updates, but major changes, now is the time if you guys want to implement major changes. So please speak up in the forums, speak up in Twitter or whatever. If you want a major change to the game, now is your last chance. They'll make changes and tweaks, but they're not going to make major changes except now.
Another go.
Are you same deck?
Yeah, no, I'm down.
All right.
We're gonna keep the best hands. We're gonna have the best
Wrestle
hands.
then.
Yeah, let's wrestle.
Let's see. Hey, this looks.
That looks
better,
Bees,
I
what up?
think. Let's throw opening hand.
pretty sure. Let's find our opening hand. Do. Our opponent's waiting. Okay, yeah,
We did it!
All right, that
Yay!
looks like where we want it to be. Oh, and speaking of which, look at this delightful curve. Oh yeah, we're going for it. This is a good one.
All right.
Yeah, look at that.
Keep it up, man. Do
All
it.
right, let's do the thing.
That
All right.
Let's see.
Get our buddy boy in there.
seems like a bit much.
Well, this
All right.
is fun. Let's
Let's see. Red, green. What are we? What? Dinos? Just a generic sort of mid-range deck. Oh, yep, dinos.
It could
yeah.
be that incredibly interesting red-green Merfolk deck we played against.
Oh,
on
God,
stream
that
the other
one.
week. It's like, oh yeah, everything's fine. I'm like, what is going on here? Like,
That ranging
I have
raptor's
no
going to shut
idea
everything
what is
down.
happening, but like we did not win that game. It was not even particularly.
Get
close.
in there.
Oh man, let's see.
We don't know yet. Sheba.
Any chance of letting? Oh look, we have a new person.
After Dominaria.
Oh, all right.
Most
Another guest
likely.
joining us.
Oh, looks like
What is up?
We might have a special
have
guest.
a
Come
special
on in
guest.
here.
Here,
All right.
I'll back.
No,
Look
no,
at them
I'm
backing up.
You're battling.
Oh,
Remember
okay,
when
that's right,
Brandon
she's
came
back.
in?
All right. So come on in.
Chris
here.
Peeler
We
just
have a full
gets, he's
setup
playing
for
the
you.
game. And he gets away from the
He's going to
computer.
be roughly the same height as both of us.
Exactly.
So.
All right. Say hi to everybody out there on the stream.
Hi.
Hey, we're here with Dana. We're going to be playing some more games here with Dana Fisher. You might have seen her making the rounds at the GP circuit. She's been doing an awesome job. Tell them a little bit about what you like to play, Dana.
I like to play lots of elves.
Elves are dope.
Elves are
so
sweet.
I'm fully on board with this.
You have a better Grand Prix record than I do.
Yeah.
Like, not even joking. You have finished higher at a Grand Prix than I have. So keep up all the good
Yeah, I
work.
think my last GP record was like, I don't know, 2-5 or something like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah, we're doing some MtG Arena gameplay here. We're playing off against the dinosaur deck. We're not playing it ourselves. We just have like a straight up red-white aggressive deck that we think is pretty fun.
All right. First of all, let's keep everything above board. Wizards has brought in a girl. And not only a girl, but a young girl. Two demographics that they need. So this is smart play, right? This girl is 7 years old, if I'm correct. I thought she was 10. I feel better that she's 7. That's just 1 year older than my boy. And I would not be letting my boy on stream. Not because of... I don't know. She basically runs the stream, and it's bad. The community interaction goes way down. She's a fine person. And she appeals to the female demographic and young kid demographic. but I don't think she should be hosting the stream. Yeah, watching those little kids play Magic with these cards that just look giant are hilarious.
Off to a good start, but we'll see how it goes.
We're currently winning.
Currently winning. Air quotes. Everything can go very wrong. Oh, except baffling it. Oh, okay. Our opponent scooped it up.
They recognized that you came to join us, and
They
knew that they could
recognized.
not possibly
They knew
win.
they were ghosting. They saw that we had Dana Fisher on stream and was like, no, not.
All right, they
anymore.
got to win. I didn't know if they won
look,
today.
lots of
They,
different
they
awards.
notched a
All
win
right,
right there.
Master card, illusory wrappings. All right.
425
All
gold.
right, so do you want to get in the seat here? Do you want to play?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Well, go. No, you stay there.
Okay,
I'm good here. Yeah,
you're
yeah.
good. Yeah. So
Look
feel
how
free to
far
grab
back
that
Nate
mouse.
is.
And let's see what we
You
got.
want us to move you over a little closer to the
Yeah,
middle?
in fact,
Make it a
yeah,
little
get
easier for you?
a
He's
little bit
against the
closer to
back
the middle.
wall. Brandon was there. He was like nudged up.
Yeah,
The other
calm
IT
down,
guy was
we'll
there.
move
He was
this
doing
over.
the
Yeah,
old
Hold on
lean
down
back.
for just a second here.
Dana
We'll
comes
move.
in. Nate's like,
move
I'm
that.
out of
I'll
here.
move over to here.
Perfect. All right.
All right, super cool. What's
All
that?
right.
Left-handed. All right.
Okay. Oh,
let's
left hand.
move
All right.
that
Let's
over to
move.
here.
Let's move
then.
the mouse over here. Whoop. Up and around. There you go.
Beautiful. All right, cool.
Yep.
Yeah, they'll be
And
up
if you want
soon,
to-
Zarvolt.
You like dinosaurs, right?
Yeah.
All right, you're going to click that play button. And then click on Boros Assault.
Yeah. Click on that.
Change that over to the Sun Empire.
There we go. Yep.
She knows what she's
Get
doing.
play.
Stop
No, let's go
backseat
for it.
driving, Nate.
Have you played on Arena before?
Yes.
Awesome. You know your way around things then. That's super sweet.
Yeah, I actually wanted to stay up late last night and play some arena.
I know that feeling.
This is incredible. Like I'm an old fart. You guys are somewhere in between. But it's nice to know that a 7-year-old can enjoy Arena. I mean, you need to know about Magic, but it's nice to know like she wants to stay up and play Arena. That's cool. That's great.
I think we've all been there at this point.
I'm not allowed to play on Tuesdays
Oh,
because
no.
if I play on Tuesdays, then I
That's
don't have
right.
quests ready for the
You don't
stream
have
on
quests.
Wednesdays.
Poor Nate, neutered on Tuesdays.
All right.
All right, let's see what our opponent's got here. Dana is about to show us the ropes. It's not even like
Yeah, no, like seriously, like we're not being funny here. Like Dana has a better constructed GP record than
I
anybody
think
in this
this
room
is
right now.
actually
Here she
a
goes.
good hand because we have turned to this and then into like this and then mouth.
yeah.
Exactly.
And then
Yeah.
so like it makes it a pretty good hand and then later we can do thundering spine back. So
Keep
Yeah.
it.
No,
Yeah.
that's exactly where we want to be.
All right. I have a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old. And when they want to convey complicated topics to me, it takes forever for them to get to the point. The 4-year-old especially. Like, I already know what she wants to say, like 3 words in. But then it takes her like 5 minutes to actually say what she's trying to say. I can say anything more concisely than either of my children by a long, long way. So watching the 7-year-old stumble through, though it might be cute, I see this kind of stuff every day and it kills me because I already know what they want to say. But then they just don't have the language skills and they just stumble through. And that's what pretty much the rest of the stream is.
Vote of confidence.
Yep.
So you're going to the Grand Prix this weekend, right?
yep.
Turn 2 hatchling. We're
You're
in.
gonna play in the standard Grand Prix,
And legacy.
Legacy
So you're
2.
gonna do
Yep.
both. That's
What are you
awesome.
playing in Legacy?
Else.
Else?
Oh, surprise.
I was gonna ask, but I realized that was probably the answer.
Yeah, no, I was gonna. Were you even paying attention?
Trying to be as
yeah,
nice
I
as
was.
possible,
Yeah,
Bees.
come on now, I know. Like,
All right.
I'm doing a Rector hatchling.
Like, no offense to Dana,
even if
she's
it
awesome,
dies,
but
I get
I'd rather her
free
just play the game and the dudes
Exactly.
talk about with the
Listen,
community.
Is this all play? Kazuro Live? We knew that Dana was coming by the building today and realized this is probably something that's kind of fun, and so it just happened to coincide really well with stuff.
Yeah,
so
no. Serendipity.
yeah,
it
things
worked
worked out really well.
Pretty sweet that she got a Wizards invite. She probably got flown out there.
Oh man,
I think we should probably do either mouth or frilled death spitter.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, she
Mouth
should just be
gets
quiet
us,
and play the
like,
game.
a really really big.
Try our best
feature,
to
but,
win with these garbage cards.
Like, also.
Besides
means,
Raptor Hatchling, that
like,
card's great.
We can do more things like attack.
It's true,
next
Beast.
turn with a 3/3 instead of.
I mean, it's a
3.
good idea. It really
Yeah.
does appeal to some
Probably
demographics
because they can
that they would
deploy
really
it,
like to tap
but
into.
Play a 2/2 that can trade with.
Makes me
this,
think I should
but
start
not
Teaching my 6-year-old how to play
so-
Arena.
Right.
Yep.
Math is. So.
I'll be
He
honest.
has to
I
learn on
kinda want you
approach,
just to play
though,
Mount
which
because
is
I haven't
a
seen
little
the Hippo
trickier.
Building yet.
It's
Yeah,
not
no, it's
really like.
it's a cute little guy. Yeah, no, the hippo's great.
This is also
Yeah, look at
that's
that.
one of those cards that like I know it's not like an incredibly played card right now,
Mhm.
but I want an animation for that so bad.
Yeah, just
Like-
just so you can. You can
I don't
look
like
at
when
your
they start
hippo.
advising
I
her.
don't think we
and-
want to attack because he can just eat it, but we get a 3/3 dino, but it's probably better.
She learned to rope from Nate.
like, not let a creature get eaten usually.
Yeah, and leaving
So-
it back to block is going to be pretty good for us. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm fine with
They
this.
spend way too much time discussing her gameplay. Just let her play and
Alright.
respond to the community.
Oh yeah, this is
Oh,
absolutely
goodness
this is absolutely an
gracious.
informational stream. You are
Oh boy, we might be getting stomped now. That's an
Yeah.
Atali.
Where's your removal? You got nothing
That
for a
is
tally,
not
right?
Good,
A Savage
alright.
Stomp?
Nope.
I play a Tally in my standard dino deck,
Oh
and
jeez, and
people
did they
kill
just
it.
did they just steal our Samut just to top it off?
okay.
Oh, all right, word.
Yeah.
Whew, stealing
so
Samut. That's
we
pretty good.
can't- I mean, it has haste, but maybe we just jump
Yeah, I think that's our best option.
and
at
then
this
get a
point.
3/3 dino. So
Yeah, I'll give
There's
that a
that
shot
timer.
and see how it goes.
They're extending that timer,
That is.
which is good. I think they need to.
yeah, having an Atali, no way.
Holy crap. Where are my mods? Ban everyone.
I guess we can block it next turn, maybe, hopefully.
Yeah. But
All right. It's a long road back.
Yeah, we have a bit of an uphill battle.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
brother.
Oh, it's all right.
but they'll also have some moot to attack with now. So
Yeah. This is gonna be a.
You guys are boned.
probably can't attack.
I'm pretty sure
Probably
everyone in
do,
chat right now would
um,
concede this game
Frill
at this point.
Death Spitter.
Maybe I'm wrong.
And Timber Gorge. That way, next turn we can do Needle, Needle Tooth Raptor, and then feed.
Yeah, if we can
Pretty much
stick around
CGB is
for
the
one,
only
I
one
think
we
that's
could
our
ban.
best course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
And it was Bees who
Good
said
try.
it,
Yeah,
so there's
see what
no
happens.
reason to
Or we
ban.
can also do Forerunner.
Gotta
of
ban the
Empire.
source.
Yep.
So
Oh, man, that Atali.
yeah.
Yeah, nah,
Enter some moot.
yeah, that's about the worst combination of things we could have come out against us right
I haven't
Yeah.
been paying attention to the stream. Did I
Well,
miss anything?
Probably not the worst if they're playing Naya dinosaurs because once this actually happened to me, which was very good. I played a Tolly, and then I got the white elder dinosaurs.
Oh, dang.
It's like
Zatalpa hype? Anyway, more self-promotion. Tonight, I'll be building a green-white approach ramp Zatalpa deck, as well as a mono-white ramp approach Zatalpa deck. Stop through in about 10 hours.
bringing friends along to the fight.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
hey man.
Hey, just hop
He's-
in.
And then
Come
I
on
just
in.
You
and
have
then
been well trained,
into
my young apprentice.
the
Puna
There
Junk,
will be no match for
multicolored
you.
one.
what up?
So-
Thanks for the
The
follow.
one with 3
Yeah.
heads. Yeah.
Woof.
Oh,
I
sweet
won a
command,
game
Bees.
on Arena with my
Mono
Zatanna
white
deck
ramp, you heard it.
previously. I had a
Oh,
lot
you
of fun
did?
with that, yeah.
You
It's
made
like-
it? You got there?
Yeah, I got the hard cast Sakama and then used the ability multiple times. Sakama's
Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
okay. This is
Oh,
reasonable.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on.
Okay.
That's
This
And
is-
more,
that's
huge.
This
tough.
is
And
not
more.
gonna be good for us.
No.
On a
The
positive.
There you go.
chef,
Yep.
I
Relics
took it out
and
of my
maps.
deck because it was usually
That's how we're
too
gonna do it,
slow,
folks.
But
It's probably gonna be terrible.
playing against it
how we're gonna
though
do
is
it.
still not fun.
No. No,
Think
yeah,
about
I
this,
mean,
like,
all of those.
I bet our opponent's having a lot of fun.
Our opponent's probably having a great time. I mean,
Yeah.
getting 2 Otapec Hunt Masters into every good dinosaur
Yeah.
that is in MTG Arena right now. That's a good look.
And also hitting really good cards off of your Atali.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Oh
Okay.
boy. So we probably we can do 2 damage to them, or when
So we could trade off with the Atali.
Yeah,
Or does Samut prevent that? I forget what's Samut's ability.
No,
like
Samut
gives him a
gives
million
every-
abilities, or
Gives
gives
everything
Um,
haste.
Okay.
Samut
It's untap
gives
other
it
creature.
has flash, double strike, vigilance, and haste, and other creatures they control have haste.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, I mean, at least we could trade with the Atali here. That's not the
What
worst.
is happening? Save
probably
me
will.
from the
Yeah,
stream.
they're probably just sitting on lightning.
Save
What
me.
if we're losing right now anyway?
Ah.
they're attacking with ranging raptors, but we could eat it, or we can just
She hasn't even gotten to the nom noms yet.
eat.
The nom noms are still coming.
Raptors.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I don't want to pick up. I
if
can't.
they have lightning strike, it's not too bad because we're just losing a hippo
Yeah.
token. So
That's fine.
Fair enough. Yeah. Let's go to blockers. See what happens.
Timeout used. Dana the rope.
All right,
Fisher.
So we're taking a couple damages.
It's a 7-year-old. Like, I shouldn't be doing any of this, right? This is terrible.
And giving them a land doesn't feel too bad because
Yeah.
they're gonna be able to
Double
cast
cast
everything
anyway.
anyway.
Yeah.
Right?
This is
Yeah.
by far the worst stream they've ever done.
Yeah, with
the
2,
shaft's probably coming next time.
have to imagine, right?
Yeah.
And by far is saying something because there have been a few.
That needle
Stinkers.
pressure doesn't look too bad right now.
Yeah, because we can just go throw it in front of a Tali, kill a Tali, or throw it in front of Samut, kill Samut.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
I agree,
I
Beer.
think we should probably do.
I mean,
this
it's
with
it's okay to have her on, but they should have
Agreed.
prepared better or something. They shouldn't just be winging it,
And then we probably
which
can't
seems like
attack
what they're doing.
at
No.
8.
Can you hover over the feed again? I just want to. This is really funny to me. Like when you see feed in the graveyard, it's just aftermath of mouth. It's just
Aftermath
hilarious
of
to
mouth.
me.
We probably don't want to
Yeah,
attack. We
yeah.
probably just end
Yeah.
the turn.
Exactly.
They should have just conceded this game a while ago and have a better chance at
All right, what do they got? I mean,
some
it's gonna
interesting
be
gameplay. They're just
Yeah,
getting stomped.
For sure. It's definitely good.
Poor Dana's just getting
Yeah.
housed.
There we go.
And Nia's haste.
Oh, I haven't seen that animation for it though. That's cool.
Yeah. I
Kashath
haven't
hype?
either. But
Okay.
yep, this is not.
This is fine. Everything about this is totally fine.
Would have
Kitties
these.
are,
Would
like,
have.
If we block Gashath, we can kill Gashath.
Aw.
Lil Nissa, what up, Fresh Brits?
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah. Let's.
Okay.
I'm not sure if there's
We
any.
will not go quietly
We
into the
probably
night.
just block Needletooth Raptor on
I mean, she's a fighter, you know?
Mm-hmm.
and then
She's like a little Reed Duke, never concede. She's going to fight out this every turn.
Still die. I think we're
Doesn't she
probably
know we got grinds to do?
away.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think you're
Just
right.
concede.
That's just it. No fluff.
Yeah, we'll let them get their cool combat animation.
Visceral feeling of
Yeah.
smashing your dinosaur into
The
your
big
opponent's
damages.
face.
Yeah.
Whew.
Woof.
Okay, one
All
game
right,
down.
well, You give it another try. You want to try another deck?
Sure.
All right. Cool.
So yeah, we can. These are all sort of the basic decks that that come with the game.
Malcolm,
Have
what
you
up?
played with the Selesnya Pride deck yet?
No.
Ooh, you should give that one a try.
It's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
It's like
Is this condescending? They're like, oh, it's a little girl. She's going to like cats. I'm actually going to run to the bathroom really quick. Put a 1 in chat if you think it's condescending to think that she'll like the green-white cat deck. By the way, I'm in favor of giving Nate more packs. His decks suck. They've sucked for 2 weeks. We know they can give some streamers free packs. Just give Nate 20 packs or something, man, so he can build some interesting decks to watch, because this is just terrible. And I know, like, half the community be like, oh, he gets extra packs. Why does he have so many cards? Shut up. We're trying to have fun on stream here, man. Give Nate some packs. I'm going to start a new rally.
It's like the dinosaurs deck, except
put
what
that
if
in
all
the
the
forums.
dinosaurs were cats.
Yeah.
Yeah. We should probably try that one. I've never actually played it before.
It is a lot more
The
fun.
dev
than I
team won't even
expected it
talk to him,
Yeah,
though.
no, it's great. I love
How's
it.
he supposed to get packs if the dev team won't talk to him?
But I would like to go first.
Yeah, I know, right?
Wouldn't we
Yeah.
all?
Oh, okay, we
Freaking
have
best
Regal
of one.
Caracol and a
We
good
don't
base.
really have anything till turn 3, but I think this is still pretty good.
Yeah, and like so many of our cards care about cats, and we have
Nothing till
3
turn
really
3.
good cats in our hand. So
Yeah.
this
It's
a
this
tough
seems like
keep.
keeper.
Yeah.
3 lands is nice, though, with all the colors.
Yeah, I mean, if we top deck something like just even a sacred cat or something at this point.
There
Oh
you
yeah,
go.
Initiate's Companion. There we go. So there's the curve right there.
Probably
That was a nice
play
top deck.
Maybe a forest.
Initiates, I hate those things. I don't like seeing 3 damage on a creature turn 2 in my
All right.
approach
So we're
deck.
playing against
Not to mention it
black,
untaps and
blue,
does gross
green
things.
cards. A nice Sultai control deck, I'd imagine.
Probably get a second color out there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Probably.
Play.
I mean,
Yep.
Yep.
you guys
Initiate's
don't. She can figure out that she needs to play the 2-drop. Like,
Nice.
answer a question, Nate.
one that can get us basically another mana because we untap a land, so probably seems not bad.
That is actually a good trick, and I don't know if everyone knows that. But there's a lot of... There's an upside to playing something pre-combat with this deck when you got Initiate's Companion, because you can untap a land and get an extra mana, and it's pretty sweet. And if you got Gift of Paradise, which you probably don't in your cat deck, that's super sweet. But you do have to get in for damage.
No, I think seems very good.
Yep.
Plus, in all fairness, it is also quite adorable.
Yeah.
I would love to make Band Approach.
Yeah,
The
so
second
that-
I get like 2 hours of promises,
It's an explore deck.
Oh.
I'll
Okay.
certainly give it a try.
Okay.
Oh, we didn't even do Card of the Day, which is
That might be
Carnage
one of
Tyrant.
those cards.
We
We might
skipped
actually
it.
want to hold on. Desert Toll just
It's only-
pacifies, right? It's
Yeah,
not one of those.
I think it stops
This is
activated
actually
abilities.
a later
I
land, so
agree with
think
you,
we
Beast.
should actually play the forest.
Yeah,
Probably the
that's
only reason I'm
good.
not,
And
well,
we have lots of 3-drops, and this comes into
I got too much grinding to do to let my kid use up my arena time.
I mean, I thought it, but it also gives colorless, but we probably just want a forest at this point
I
because deserts are usually for later times.
I don't think there's any reason to go Bant with Approach until
let's
you
see
have
here.
our promise. I don't think
Probably
Gift of Paradise is really worth it. But we are going to try Mono White and Green
Yeah, that
White
one's
tonight.
Not bad. And then
Yeah.
next turn we can probably put down like the cartouche.
But we're not going to play the full approaches. We're going to try as the Tulpas
Yeah, exactly.
as well.
That's the one that's most likely to survive the Chupacabra on the other side right
Mhm.
now.
That's true.
It is a 3/3 for the
Yeah.
time being.
Gotta get my wins. Gotta get those wins.
I already have another cat.
I should let him try though. Actually, this stream has made me
I don't
think about more about
we
playing
will
Magic
attack
with
because
my
we-
boy.
I mean, we might.
He's only a year
Sure.
younger.
I think, 'cause I
Or a
think
year
we
and a
want
half.
To, like that Chupacabra being in play is bad for us. So if our
Yeah.
opponent blocks, I think we're fine with it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
This
we
is
should
actually
come
pretty
out
good
ahead
advice
anyway.
from Nate.
All right, there we go. Free damage.
She takes the full amount of time every turn.
Sure, we should untap a plains actually.
Yeah.
Sure.
Just because of its ability, but we can't really use it.
All right. No Jade Light Ranger. No Jade Light Ranger.
One time.
Fingers crossed.
One time.
Yeah. Daylight Ranger would be super bad. Just this guy would.
Nice.
Bye
Rodario, welcome to the stream.
We only lose one of our creatures.
That's great, man. There is the viewer base here at the
Explore
temple is
into
pretty
another
hardcore arena.
As you do.
That's what Explore does.
Yeah. Good thing is like we said, that cartouche is gonna be real good on that Chupacabra.
And once we have our second planes, things will look pretty good.
Yeah.
That's not nice.
And then if we
Ban Fresh Prince in California.
If we draw land, we can
Ban him.
do
It's
Regal
not nice.
Caracal. So don't want to block
Nope.
because this guy goes yum 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 to this guy, and then so that doesn't look good if we block.
Yep,
No
agreed.
blockers.
Hey, Yoel, I see you hanging out in there.
Oh, great.
To,
Second planes.
to answer your question, we're hoping certainly that there's I believe going to be at least
He's
probably
answering
one
a
more
question.
wipe between now and when we move to open beta, and it's one of those things where we're hoping that
He finally answers a freaking question, and it's about the wipe, which we already know. And now Dana's about to cut him off again.
enough of the people who are in the
Probably
game
put a stop
recognize that it's a
at-
Look how loud she starts talking. She intentionally talks over him. If my boy did that to me, oh.
wipe between now and when we move to open beta, and it's one of those things where we're
We
hoping that
should
enough of the people who are in the
probably
game
put a stop
recognize that it's a
at the-
beta and play that.
Yeah. We
So
should probably put a stop at the end of their turns so
She
that we
shut
can
him
do
up.
pouncing cheetah, and that before blocks too, because they
Oh,
ask
yeah,
us
then you can-
everything.
Yeah, then you can.
Welcome,
put
Naloth.
them there.
Yeah, or when he casts an explore creature in response, we could do pouncing cheetah to make this guy bigger.
Yeah, you could even do something like block and then exert the Pride Sovereign too. That
Yeah,
could
that's
be
a good
really
point.
good.
Yeah.
make them real big.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Pouncing Cheetah, yeah, plus the Exert. That's like a
We
5/5.
should
It's
probably-
pretty good.
I think we just here say go
5 hours.
pouncing cheetah. Honestly,
Yeah, no, that seems fine.
Where are you, mouse pointer?
Seriously.
There you are.
Is she related to someone, an older brother who's also playing Magic?
It's okay, no worries, you'll. The idea, the thought process is basically, I mean, we are still
can't
in
remember.
beta, so there is stuff we're going to test, and we recognize there are some people who right now are definitely in it because they want to play, win, and acquire things.
that will not resolve. We should do pouncing cheetah.
Yeah, good call. Yep.
Nate cut off again. So it seems like the question is why are people tryharding? Like, how is that a question Nate should be answering? Once again, he's going to try to scold us and tell us this is a beta and we should be in it for the fun and trying to find bugs. Well, guess what? I found the Gideon bug by putting a Gideon in my approach deck. Am I tryharding? I guess. Am I finding bugs? Yes.
Otherwise, this guy would die.
I don't know what people
But
want
we do
from
want to
that
make
response.
sure, like, again, like, if there are some players that are doing that, there are a lot of other players who will recognize that we are, in the beta right now, and so wipes are just a part of business,
Exploring does
the
resolve, though.
process. And
I
so
know.
hopefully
We're
we'll
struggling here.
Oh,
continue to play with
Road
that
to Rio.
knowledge, but
that's
it's up to
not
each player.
good.
No.
Because then he'll explore basically with everything, and everything will get +1/+1 counters, and then we have nothing
Yeah, we'll see how
to
this
do.
It's a pretty sweet deck. I guess when I was building my Hadana's Climb deck, we had Herald of the Secret Streams in there for a tiny bit. I think it's fine until you get like 3 Hadana's Climb. But definitely explore just sneaking in Herald of the Secret Streams, or if you got a bunch of Path of Discoveries. Seems pretty good. Like, it's kind of a win con, You just drop it down and then all of a sudden all your creatures are unblockable. Not bad. I don't think it makes the cut when a finely tuned deck, though.
Sure.
Yeah, guess it has to.
I was playing Vamps yesterday. They're pretty scary against Approach. I really don't like my matchup, but Perilous Voyage has been doing work. Almost want to put 2 in.
I think you need to hit combat to
Okay.
Dan
advance things
Lush.
along.
It's for him.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we can attack and then, or we can block and then exert, which might. What do you think, Nate?
Yeah.
One way to find out.
Get that
Live free to
Chupacabra.
die hard.
Oh, check this out, though.
I think, I mean, we could block, but I don't think we want to.
Yeah, two open mana could be dangerous.
Yeah. So, no.
It's true. Moment of Craving's a
No
thing.
blocks. No blockers. Damage happens.
Now you gotta exert.
And then it's our turn.
Yep.
No, exert.
And luckily now we can finally play our Regal Caracal, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
To be fair, she plays standard, so there's no reason to know what a frickin' Pride Sovereign does. Because they're not... She plays too many good rares to be playing Pride Sovereign.
Kitty.
Yep, bringing along all kinds of cat friends.
God,
Everybody wants to be a cat.
I don't like it. Sometimes when I restart the stream, it's just the video's not there.
And then it's our turn.
Yep. And luckily now we can finally play our Regal Caracal, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Would have been nice if you had 2 other cats out there.
Yep, bringing along all kinds of cat friends.
See, now Chris Peeler's trying to take the reins. He's
Yep.
trying to say everything before she does it.
What do you... Oh, no. All right.
I mean,
I'm
we
younger
do have a
siblings.
big 6/6 now
That's
to
true.
block the Chupacabra. If he doesn't have 3
I guess it's not
creatures
exerted,
that
so maybe it's
explore,
okay not
that
to
could
exert, because you can have it up to
be
block.
What happened to me with the Atali?
Yo, Crucix, what's up?
Is they actually did that. I think we still want to attack.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like we're in a pretty okay position. Let's go for it.
And then bring them down to 11.
I like that as a CCG.
Let's fight.
CGB already tried to screw me out of a trade in Arena.
Bam.
It's a cat fight.
Oh, that's right, and that'll let us gain 6, right? It gives all of our cats have lifelink now?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like TCGs. There's
Oh!
No.
Ah, bummer.
too many ways to cheat. Like, it's
Especially 'cause
scary.
cats really don't like water.
No, they
MTGO
don't.
will always be
On the one
a place to
positive,
trade.
You know that when you're making it walk the plank, it will end up.
Now we're
Yeah. Oh, yeah, but
not
now...
in good shape.
Nate can't even get his
Yeah,
jokes
they
in.
can just do unblockable nonsense all day long.
But
Is the music just kicking in
Oh,
right
okay, I
now?
guess we can fight.
Sure.
We can
We
fight
can-
the Herald.
I mean, we also could make
Sunbirds.
sure that, like,
That's sexy.
the Tichana's Wayfinder can't really attack
Mm-hmm.
with Desert Hold. And first we can do that to gain 3 life.
Mm-hmm.
So
I could make the
that'll probably...
green-white.
Yep.
And then we probably
Ramp
don't
deck
have
into
any
a
business
Naya.
blocking.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Throw Sunbirds in there.
So we should cast Desert's Hold. We will target Tishana's Wayfinder because Tishana's Wayfinder does the most.
Mm-hmm.
Gain some life.
Yep. And then we could also do Cartouche of Strength, but I mean,
Well, that would allow us to get rid of the Herald of Secret Streams, which might be...
yeah, that might be pretty good actually. We should.
Here we are again. What else has happened in the world today?
And then we can leave Pride. And then we can.
Nice Fresh Prince.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might have 2.
One of the creatures.
Yep.
So.
I
dig
should
it.
definitely try to be janking out harder with those. I just tried them in my approach decks, but I can make Naya. I got Azakama too. We can get crazy tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yum 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 to Herald of the Secret Streams.
Yep, take action there. And boom.
Cryptic Serpent plus Sunbirds.
Fight a Murphy.
All right, that's pretty
Yep.
fun.
Cats fighting fish.
Magic the Gathering flavor at its best.
Yep,
Probably don't want to attack now that we.
Well,
good point.
If
Yeah.
Phoenix, the
you
short
can't
answer to
really
your
do the
question is if you
Chupacabra
ever
because it'll
need help
still
in a magic
activate,
event,
right?
You can always
Or does
ask
Desert's
yourself.
Hold actually work?
Yeah.
And you are
Stops
advised
activations,
to,
right?
in
Mhm.
fact.
If there's like a trouble going on, you can
Yeah.
always call a judge. But the judge can never give you the correct play to do.
But they could tell you like what a card does if you're not 100% positive,
Oh,
right?
Mm-hmm.
that's pretty good. We can
Judge hype.
also, like exile.
I play computer games, so I don't need a judge.
Chupacabra, so that none of our guys.
But I don't
get
think enough
this.
people do use judges when they feel intimidated or they're just confused. I would recommend using a judge.
4. I think that's the only problem. Yeah, that one can't be hit by Baffling End.
It's only
Although
activated
Wildgrowth
abilities.
is also
Okay.
pretty dangerous
couldn't remember.
for us. We might want to...
Oh yeah, maybe just do.
Well, it works on
Wildgrowth
Scarab
later.
God, so it works on the activated abilities.
So,
What's Winds of Rebuke?
and then we could we could attack, but I don't think we want to because this guy's right now really good at blocking.
Mm-hmm.
So
We could sacrifice our forest, make our guy an 8/8 and bash our opponent. I don't know if except for they'll probably eat some damage and
Yeah,
lose
we
their
might.
diviner or something.
Yeah, we
like
might want to
that.
consider that.
Yeah, I think I like Perilous better. Scry 2 actually gives you more choice. And that actually lets you get 3 cards deep.
Like next turn.
That's fair.
Yeah.
and then do a
Beard's a cheater.
All
Confirmed.
right, now we're playing Magic off the top of our decks. This is Magic as Garfield intended.
Garfield intended it. Top
and
deck
it's
Magic.
a race.
Exactly.
Ah!
Oh no!
Come on, stream.
Damage and
Yeah,
lose
we
their
might.
diviner or something.
Yeah, we
like
might want to
that.
consider that like next turn.
That's fair.
Yeah.
And then do a big attack.
This is just
All
too
right,
much
now we're
backseat
playing
driving.
Magic off the top of our decks. This is Magic as Garfield intended.
Garfield intended it. Top
And
deck
it's
Magic.
a race.
Exactly.
I'm sure they would love to kill
Oh, no.
Hearthstone. It's not going to happen.
Ah.
It's certainly meant to steal some of the Hearthstone player
Good
base.
for us.
But this guy's a 6/6, so
Mm-hmm.
yum yum yum.
Exactly.
But this guy has flying, so
Yeah, I can't block it.
But it means that we've got
The
to
Flying Emperor
I see.
Vanguard.
To the skies.
Oh, okay. So that's their strategy. Take it all to the air.
Yep.
All right, bees, take it easy.
Yeah.
Sorry that your day off was downtimed.
Yep. Explore, look, and then.
Kill the initiate's companion.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We're almost done, guys. We're almost home. Stream is almost over.
And Carnish's companion.
Ooh, ambuscade. That's a good one.
That's a
yeah.
thing.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's like.
Sacrifice a forest and then also do ambuscade on this and do a bunch of damage.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
That seems good.
So you should probably do.
Well, we have to do.
So what does ambuscade do again?
The desert ability can only be activated as a sorcery.
You don't,
So
except for
we
you don't have
should-
enough mana to do both, right? Because it costs 3.
We do that and then we use this one.
I think if you do that, you don't have enough to cast ambuscade.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So I think what I would do is I would probably
Nate's-
ambuscade.
Nate's in
kill
control.
the really big flyer, and then your creature has enough power
Mm-hmm.
that it can attack in past the 6 toughness creature also.
Okay. Yeah.
So ambuscade 8. So
It's a good way to think of the game.
attack as well?
It's a fine way to consider attacks.
Ambuscade first, because if you just attack, he
Especially
can
when
block
there's dinosaurs
with,
and stuff.
Ixali's Diviner, and it
7.
doesn't die. Although, hold on,
7 years old.
Cancel. This is an instant. We can be real tricky. We can attack, wait till they block, and then ambuscade the other flyer and kill both of them.
Okay. All right.
Let's get real tricky here.
Okay.
Sneaky,
Come
sneaky.
Nate's loving it.
Probably just this.
Yeah, I think I would go to attacks. Oh no.
Oh no! Oh darn it! Oh, we goofed. Oh boy. Okay, that was a mistake.
Probably just this.
Yeah, I think I would go to attacks. Oh no!
Oh no! Oh darn.
Probably just this.
Yeah, I think I would go to attacks. Oh no!
Probably just this.
Yeah, I think I would go to attacks. Oh no!
Oh no! Oh darn it! Oh, we goofed.
Rip.
Oh boy. Okay, that was a mistake on our. Yeah. Okay. Well, no attacks then. We can try this.
This is the problem with these exert triggers that don't check. And they are looking into fixing this, but rip. Yeah, but the thing is, you shouldn't have to play this game for many hours to know that that's how exert works and then it's going to fake trip. You need to get the dialogue box. Anyway, we didn't get there, folks.
This again next turn.
Turn after.
Yep. Or the turn after.
Turn
Wolf.
after.
All right, well, oops.
Yep. Didn't mean to do that.
That's all right.
Yeah,
I
because it's
just
not
never
your
had
fault.
to
It's the
be-
game's fault.
I never clicked the planes.
Yeah.
And she makes a good point there. I think Nate has auto tapping on. I think she should have auto tapping off. She never clicked the planes. She didn't think it would activate without having to tap mana first. There's not a confirmed trigger for certain ones. If you don't like lose or gain life, or you don't sacrifice something, I don't think there's a trigger right now. Except Field of Ruin also doesn't trigger even though you sacrifice it. I know, Dan Bigelow. I'm trying to be good about it, but I mean, it's the whole presentation. Like, once again,
That just happened to me last night.
Terrible
Actually,
stream.
I had the classic thrashing Brontodon issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can,
It's for him to attack.
yeah. That is
Trust in
kind of a
Shardat
good
for that
attacker.
info
So you
right
can always
there.
Still ambuscade and kill off that attacker right there.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
No, I probably would because this is a pretty fast clock that we're on.
Yeah. good
And
point.
the more card selection we give our opponent.
Sure, why not?
Big
we
guy.
want to do it on the Pride Sovereign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Phew, that timer. She's got no timeouts left. Only 2 pips.
Bye bye.
It must be tough, though, with Nate and Peels over your back. I already said it was terrible.
All right, another cat.
Yep.
That'll make our attack next turn look that much better.
Yeah, no. There's a lot of ways they could have had a stream with Dana Fisher and it'd be awesome.
And especially that because the cartouche gives.
But just
tramples,
making it up on the
like,
fly,
yeah,
which clearly
even
they
more
did,
dangerous.
was a bad idea.
So we're looking at an 8/8 cat right now, so that's a good place to be.
Yep.
All right.
probably wanna just end our turn.
Yeah, I agree.
No business attacking. You can go yum 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 yum.
Yep, no good. And then our Pride Sovereign gets that much smaller, so that's not where we want to be.
That was an accurate explanation of what would have happened had she attacked.
Sure, that resolves.
Oh. Hey, well, I guess
Cast
our...
Spring,
All right.
win the game.
Rope for the win. No, that's one of the precons. Nate doesn't have any cards. Hashtag give Nate packs.
There we go.
That's perfect timing too, because
That's-
it is 3 o'clock.
Save us.
Oh,
Look
look
at
at a
it.
reward. What do we get?
Okay, but now, folks, now's when Dana kicks in.
Oh, there we go.
Appropriate.
Wow,
Awesome.
that was lucky.
Do you want to go ahead and claim this for us?
Yeah,
And do you
claim
want
it.
Do you want to
Yep.
open the pack while we're here?
Sure.
All right,
so
let's go to the packs
Oh
menu.
my God, Dana Luck.
All right, show me what you got.
Something good, something good.
Okay.
Oh, some good pirates there.
Daring Buccaneer is fantastic.
And
Jade
Light
Ranger.
Jesus Christ. A Zakama into a freaking Jade Light Ranger? Dana. Damn. And the Neckbreaker's not terrible. Rigged. It's unbelievable, man. That's some sweet opening. Maybe Nate will freaking have a good deck next time.
Hey, all
I
right.
actually need one of those because that's the deck that I play the most right now.
Of course you need a Jade
Would you
Light
like to come and
Ranger.
open packs for me at some point in the future? Because that
You have all the luck.
Is that creepy? I think that's
You have
creepy.
all the luck, so we just need,
Supposed to be funny, but a little creepy. Let's watch it again.
Well, okay.
Oh, some good pirates there. Fun. And then...
Jade
Light Ranger. Hey, all right.
I actually need one of those because that's the deck that I play the most right now. Would you like to come and open packs for me at some point in the future? Because that
You have all the luck. Yeah, you have all the luck, so we just need... Yeah, we need you there.
Awesome. Well, I had a lot of fun. Chris,
Yeah, I had a great time.
Dana, did you have a good time?
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you for stopping by. It's been a lot of fun having you here, and I think both of us are gonna be down at the Grand Prix this weekend, so we'll probably see you down this weekend some.
Creeping out.
All right, well, guys, everybody at home, thanks for stopping by. Again, this has been Nate Price, Dana Fisher, Chris Peeler, and we've been having a lot of fun hanging out with you guys. Right now, we are going to go off and do other things, so thanks for hanging out with us. You guys should go check out some of the other people who are streaming MTG Arena today, and we'll catch y'all later.
Catch you around.
We did it. We got there. But boy, oh boy. Thanks anyone who is still in this chat. This stream was garbage. Grade A, hot, stinky garbage. You would have been much better off spending your time just reading the state of the beta. Cobra, you missed nothing. Soul Power also missed nothing. Man, this stream was bad.